Welcome to the Primitive Lifeways channel. In today's video, I want to take you step by step in how to process backstrap sinew into fine thread. So stick around, we got a great show coming up. All right, folks, so I want to welcome you back. As you can see, we have our sinew, and this is backstrap sinew from a white-tailed deer. And this is a lot easier to process compared to leg tendons. Leg tendons are quite tough. I like to soak them. I've shown that in quite an extensive video on how to process leg tendons. But the back straps, like I said, they're much softer, easier to use. And I use them primarily for arrows, like you see here. I use them for the fletchings to reinforce the foreshaft, so forth and so on. You can also use this to back a bow. But when you back a bow with back straps, it's important to rinse it because these tend to get quite greasy. And when they're not rinsed, they won't adhere to the back of the bow. So you want to make sure you rinse the grease out of them before you proceed. So all I do here is I start at the tip and I'll just kind of make a bicycle motion and break it up. Just like this. Now the ends are going to be pretty stiff, and I'll show you how to deal with that in a minute. But the goal for right now is just to kind of break it up, separate the fiber, and you'll see that there's kind of a husk or a paper-like material on it, and you want to peel that away. So once you have the sinew softened, what I do is I go back to the tips with a pestle and I lightly hammer down, and that softens it up. You don't want to hammer too hard because it'll rip the fiber and it becomes unusable. So then I just soften it. So from here I just separate the fiber even further. And you can see, you can get some really fine thread. So as you finish processing the sinew, you're left with nice fine fibers you can use for fletching or even backing a bow, like I mentioned earlier. So here is one of the best bows that I've made. This is a very short sinew-backed New Mexican locust bow. It has reflex tips, and I'll show you how well it performs utilizing the backstrap sinew. All right, folks, so that is just about going to wrap things up for me today on how to process backstrap sinew. It's very easy, very simplistic, and really doesn't take that much work. So help us out, give this video a thumbs up, share it throughout social media, and subscribe to the Primitive Lifeways channel on YouTube. It really helps us out, and most important, it helps us reach a wide, diverse audience. So with that, I do appreciate you joining me. I'm Jeff with PrimitiveLifeways.com, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.